Welcome back to Warriors Weekly. Now Basketball 101 with Jim Barnett.
Time for another edition of Basketball 101, and we're privileged today to have point guard Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors talking about his ball handling skills. And Stephen, welcome to the show, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
I don't know whether to call you a point guard or a shooting guard because you're a heck of a shooter, but you're always billed as a point guard. How do you consider yourself?
I take away both of the first words and just say I'm a guard.
You're a guard.
A guard that can shoot, can handle the ball, can pass. I think that's, the best way to look at myself and being a versatile player.
Well, you just said handle the ball, and to me, you're one of the best ball handlers I've ever seen. And one of the great benefits you have is ability to go right or left. And it seems like to me, I don't know what is your strong hand. I know you're a right-handed shooter, but it seems to me that your left hand is just as strong as your right as far when you're dribbling the basketball.
It's actually stronger.
Really?
If I had a preference to dribble with either hand, it'd probably be my left hand. In high school, I was left-hand dominant kind of thing, just dribbling my left hand. My mom used to get on me all the time. So I had to work on my right hand to get it to where I wanted to be, where they were both equal. So I don't know why I started always dribbling my left hand, but that's just how it was.
When you're able to do that, then that helps you not only bring the ball off the floor, because you can, break defensive pressure, but also when you're in the half court, then someone can't key on you, and maybe you need to make a play going down the middle from the right side. You got to use the left hand, or vice versa. You have to get to the baseline to use your right hand. So it must feel pretty good to have no weakness that way, and that you can get to a spot on the floor. That's what you're supposed to do as a guard.
Exactly. In the course of a game, if coach calls a play, he might not, expect you to run it on one side or the other. So if he calls it, you got to be able to get to each spot. If it's on the right side or the left side, and you don't want to have a weakness when I can't go to the left, coach, because I can't dribble my left hand.
Also, I've noticed you probably use a left-handed pass more than anybody on the team, and probably one of the most of anybody in the NBA. And you pass right off the dribble, either right or left. So you're equally strong passing the ball with your left and your right?
I think so, yeah. That just comes from when I do my normal daily ball handling drills, working on dribbling and also passing off the dribble, or just standing. I throw off the wall. When I was in college, I used to just stand there and throw one-handed passes off the wall and let it come back to me. Use both hands, two-handed passes, just to work on accuracy, strength and power, and making my left hand as strong as my right.
I'm going to give you the ball if you back up just a couple of steps. And I also know when a lot of players put the ball on the floor immediately when they receive the ball. You don't always do that. First of all, I see that you like to catch the ball in a position where you can take a shot without having to take a dribble.
Exactly.
Is that true?
That's definitely true. You want to be a threat. You don't know exactly how the defense is playing you, so you always want to be ready in case you catch it, that you're in a position to shoot the ball. So the triple threat position where you get down, you have the ball in shooting position, but from this position I can also dribble or pass. So
pass, dribble, or shoot.
Exactly.
Triple threat.
Yeah, it is.
Well, and I've also noticed that you might make a dribble or two either way, and because of your ball handling ability, you're not the tallest guard in the league. A lot of times you're playing against bigger players, but you can still get your shot off. You have a quick release, I understand that. But you also are able to separate from your defender using your ball handling ability with that little back dribble.
Yeah, it's step back dribble basically is what it is. And I do this in my daily shooting routines when I'm practicing.
If that slow motion kind
of. If the defense is playing you and I'm already dribbling my left hand.
Okay.
And he's playing me right here, and I know you're taller than me, and you have length on me, so I can't get my shot off if you're close. I'll act like I'm driving to the basket, playing on my right foot, and you do like a little in and out dribble kind of thing, and you step back. Okay. And it all happens with control of your left hand. It's basically you don't really touch it with your right. It's just a step back.
Yeah, I'm already going back.
You're already going. You don't know where I'm going, so as soon as I make that move, you have to recover. And before you can recover, I'm able to get my shot off. So,
is it easier doing that move to the left or to the right?
It just depends on what hand you're stronger with. For me, it's easier going left just because I'm naturally a left-handed dribbler. I've been working on it. For right-handed shooters, I think it's better to go to the left because the ball is already in your left hand and you can just transfer it to your right on the way up.
Yeah.
If you're going to the right, it's a little more difficult because you're having to dribble, take it all the way up with your right hand, and you're kind of fading back kind of a thing. So it
sounds like to me with your left hand, you can square up a little easier with the right hand.
Easier, yeah. That's basically what it is. It's just the coordination of a natural right-handed player.
Well, that's terrific, Steph. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jim.
Well, if you utilize some of those drills and the skills that you saw exhibited today, you will become a better basketball player. Can't promise you'll be another Stephen Curry, but you will get better. Enjoy the game. We'll see you next time.